Ba da da down da 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 down ba da ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Do I even have chat? Is chat? Do I have my chat? Oh, I don't. Where's my chat? Chat. Where are you? What are they? Is this it? No. Where is my chat? Oh dear. There's Discord. This must be the Twitch chat, right? But it's so tiny. Is it this? Oh dear. If somebody somebody says something, I'm not gonna be able to see them. Oh no. Let me look at my art room. Oh, hello. That's me. Okay. Dear. I can't see chat. So if chat is saying anything, I'm gonna be able to see it. Serious Goobs chat room. Okay. I think I can see chat now. I think. All right, we can see part of chat. Where is my little thing that has like all the chat stuff in it? Twitch chat large. Here we go. Why isn't this working? Hello? On test. Test. Hello. Why can't I see why can't I see you chat? Excuse me? Can't reach this page. Oh. Oh, show my dot chat is down. Excuse me? Whoa. Okay. All right. All right. I guess we're not gonna show chat on screen. That's just interesting. It's odd. It's unfortunate. Could you show my chat? Why is this down? Well, I kind of want to make my own anyway, so I'm not too upset about it. But just like, what's happening? What's happening? It's so odd. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, my face looks so good. I love how it looks. I love how it looks. Okay, let's go back to writer's room 2. I guess we're not going to have chat. I guess this is not gonna happen. So I'm just gonna put it on the side of your screen so that at least there's something there. Yeah, that'll work for now, I guess. That's so bizarre. That is bizarre. All right. Today's gonna be a pretty chill stream, I think. Because I didn't really plan to stream tonight. I just kind of want to work on some stuff. I guess just have like a, I don't know, just having a just having a habit of streaming at all, even if it's not very interesting or very good streams, just because then once I do have like, because I do have a lot of really interesting ideas that I really want to get to. But I think if I focus too much on that, if I focus too much on like getting those ideas or generating those ideas, I think what might happen is that I might start to be maybe reluctant to stream again or nervous about streaming again because I'm sort of building up or hyping up like what my next stream is going to be like. And so this is also strategic in a way. Like if I have some boring streams and if I don't really think about the like what's in those streams, then uh ooh, this is neat. I like this. If I just don't have a But if I have boring, okay, let me actually say this. If I have boring streams, then I don't need to worry too much about whether once I really start streaming again for real. I guess I'm streaming for real now. But once I really start streaming and I really start thinking about what it is that I want my streams to be and what I want my streams to look like, when I get to that point, I'm gonna have a lot of like I want those streams to look pretty good. I want those streams to be pretty interesting, and I'm gonna hype it up in my own head, and that's gonna I think not be great. I think I'd rather be used to like kind of like streaming at all. Not every stream needs to be super salient. I think I'll get there one day. I think for now, I can just sort of relax. Just relax. Just relax. Just enjoy the vibe. Yeah. There might be something about my art that I might want to change, but I think it's pretty good for now. I'll see. So, I think the first thing I want to do, I want to have something to display my to-do list. Just having like a task list or something. I think that's going to be really nice. I think that's going to be just like really great for me. So let's work on that. Let's see how we accomplish that. I would love to have like a little machine, like a thing here that actually has a, you know, it's not just a box. It's like a animated thing. I would love to have something like that. I don't really need that. For now, I can just have something that is like a little bit more lame, a little bit more sterile than that, a little bit less lurid. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna accomplish something. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. Ideally, so we've got this box. I think I'm gonna move it. I think I have to move myself a little bit over here. Move it maybe like this. Maybe this can go over here. Not sure where this will go. Let's move this maybe like over here. This doesn't need to be that big. In fact, this can be pretty small. Yeah. Okay, I think that works. Then the chat, once you know chat gets working, which we'll see if that ever happens. If that ever works, then we can move that on the other side of my screen. So that's step 1. Step 2, I want my little machine, and actually I think I want my machine a little bit higher. That's what I think I'm realizing. So we're gonna move these to the top. These also don't need to be very big. These can be pretty small. This, I think we can move to the side, or we can move to the center. We're gonna move it here for now. Move that over there. I'm just kidding. I actually like it on top. I like this on top. I prefer this. We can still make these a bit smaller. There we go. There we go. I guess the goal machine can be at the bottom somewhere. For now, we're just gonna add a text. And this text is gonna call it the goal. Goal. Like that. We're gonna change the font. The font is going to be what I'm using for everything. This Anime Ace one. I like this font a lot. Do we want to add some effects? I think we should definitely add some kind of shadow. Let's make that maybe a little bit grayer. Let's try that. All right. It's not going to be perfect, but it works for now. So the goal today, let's look at our tasks list. There's several things that I want to do this today and this week. Say the goal is let's look at things we gotta do. We got 4 videos to watch. Let's watch goal. Go dot tutorial videos 1 or 4. There we go. We could use custom text extents. And then we just how do we use this again? Oh, right, we gotta increase the width and the height. Let's do like 900 for this. And then 900 for this. Maybe like 2000 for this. Maybe like 4000 for this. Yeah, oh, that's great. I like that. Let's actually call this 0 out of 4. Oh, there might be, I might want to have like a little tune, like a little thing that says goal complete, like a little goal complete thing. I think that'd be cute. Like a little goal complete thing, like a goal complete award thing, you know? I think it'd be super cute. Like with like fireworks and like effects. I think that'd be neat. I think I like try to do that. Hmm. I'm gonna add it to my list of things I might want to do. I do that tomorrow. Let's see, that's my task. Goal complete. Effect. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's work on that. I think it'll be fun. So. Oh, okay, I guess I gotta do the thing. I gotta do the thing. I actually gotta do the thing. Okay, alright, I'll do the thing. That's fine. That's fine. It's odd that the website the website for like showing chat isn't working. I'm so upset about that. That's okay. Show my chat. Yeah, okay. It's just not gonna work. I do think this is gonna be pretty chill. This is a chill little thing that I want to try out. Not really worried too much about presenting myself in a certain way or hyping myself up in a certain way. Although I do want to learn how to do that too. But I want to try this approach as well. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. So what we're gonna do right now, because so my plan right now is I want to create a drawing app. That's the thing I want to do. Sorry, now okay, that's actually something I want to do later. For now, what I want to do is I want to create a writing app. Eventually, I want to make a drawing app. Right now, I want to make a writing app. I want to make an app for writing like a novel or something. And it is going to be, I think, a very fun. Like I want it to be a fun app. I want it to be a fun thing that has like games inside of it. Like I think we have examples of things trying to gamify productivity, and I really think none of those work. I don't think any of them do a good job. I want to make a real effort into something that's just a bit more interesting, a little more esoteric. I don't want to reduce the rigmarole of creation. A lot of apps that I see that are like utilities for writing, they try to make you take shortcuts, or they introduce shortcuts, or they treat the act of writing as something that needs to be optimized, and I don't think that's right. I don't think we should be doing that. I don't think we need to. Something else comes first. So let's start watching some videos. Let's make this drawing app. Let's make this thing happen.
Have you ever wondered if you can make a program with Godot? Well, actually, you can. It's very easy. Everything you see here on the editor is actually built with nodes that you can actually use for creating a program with Godot. So let's just start, and I have here an empty project, and we're gonna create a user interface node for the start. Everything that it's green, it's basically user interface elements, such as this nav bar, the tabs, the everything that is not a game or a 3D.
Okay, interesting, interesting.
So let's start with a control node, and we have our basic scene here.
Okay, we're going to need a way to split this up so that I can see both of these at once. I guess I don't really need to show this on stream for now. I'll show it for now, but we don't really need to.
Simple.
And I can also speed this up. Speaking a little slowly.
Text editor that you can open and save files. Just to edit some text is gonna cover the basics for it. So what we first want to add is a text edit node. This node is basically like a code editor like dialog. You will see it here. It's gonna place it, I don't know, like let's cover half of the screen with it, and let's just try this. It's gonna ask us to save. We can say main. It's the main scene.
Okay, I already have a text edit node right here. We can save it. Ooh, we can save it. I'm gonna call this same thing. He's calling it main.scene.
And as you can see here, we have.
And then you can run it. How do you run this thing? Whoa, I've got my text editor. Look at that. That's crazy. Goop. Goop. Wow. That's it. We did it.
Have a simple text editor. So this is working like as you expect it to work. It doesn't have anything fancy, but you can, cut, paste, or basic commands. Okay, so let's try to make this open external files. To do that, we're gonna need a button, so we can start with that process. Let's see here on the control nodes. Let's search for a base button, just a regular button. Yeah, nothing weird. We're gonna place it here, and the properties of that button, here the text, let's say
I think I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe make this something like this. See if how that works out for me.
Open file. Okay. So
he said make a button, and we're doing that as a child of the control node. So we're gonna add a child. We're gonna look for button. I've never really used Godot before. I know that it's node based. That's kind of all I know about it. But I have a lot of experience working in game dev, so I'm not too worried. I believe this is like our canvas then. There we go.
So we have our open file, and let's add. I'm gonna clone this one with Control D. You duplicate the node.
Okay, Control D.
And let's prepare for the.
So this one's gonna be. Open file. Save.
Save file. Okay, let's capitalize F. Okay. So we have the buttons here, but of course they will not do anything. So we have to code that logic. For the open file, we want to get is a file dialog, so we can select the file from our computer. To do that, you have to create first a pop-up, which is window dialog. Confirm that here. It's very hidden. It's a pop-up, but of course they will not do anything. So we have to code that logic. For the open file, we want to get is a file dialog, so we can select the file from our computer. To do that, you have to create first a pop-up, which is window dialog. Confirm that here. It's very hidden. It's in the depths of this pop-up menu, and the file dialog one is the one that you want for selecting, as it describes it here. So one thing that you will notice at first is that you don't see them by default.
Okay. Add child node. Pop up. File pop up. Let's see.
At first is that you don't
Under control pop up. This is a different version of Godot, so I'm also sort of expecting to have some difficulty translating this one-to-one, and I'm also using C# instead of GScript. And then I also don't know I also don't know GScript. I don't know if she's C#. I literally, this is my first time using Godot. So I really am just sort of plunging into this, just sort of
we want to get
acting like I know what I'm doing, and I really don't.
our computer. To do that, you have to create first a pop-up, which is window dialog. Confirm that here. It's very hidden.
Is it one of these two? I don't know if it's gonna be one of these two. Window pop-up menu. Not quite what I'm looking for. Video stream player. Now that's interesting.
In the depths of this pop-up menu, and the file dialog one is the one that you want for selecting, as it describes it here. This pop-up menu, and
which one is this one? Let's look it up. Godot file menu pop up. Is it this? File Explorer menu pop up. File dialog. Here we go. Editor file dialog. All right, let's do file dialog for this. I think that's what this is.
the file dialog one is the one that you want for selecting, as it describes it here. So one thing that you will notice at first is that you don't see them by default, and all the pop-ups are invisible. Even if you make them visible here, like they're not gonna be visible on the game itself when you launch it on the program. And you get the warning here because you have to use the pop-up function to display it. Okay, so this is irrelevant to it. Okay, let's gonna make this bigger. So yeah, here in the center, this is.
How do I adjust my canvas size? Scene. Scene. Oh. Hello? What's happening? What is happening? Okay. Yeah, this thing. How do I... Excuse me. Here we go. Ooh. Here we go. Okay. Oh, is it always going to open? Big size. Hmm. Very good, very good, very good. So it's always going to want to open something this big, which isn't really what I want. So let's fix that. Oh, why are you... What is happening? Okay, I don't need you here. Goodbye. Scene. Project settings. Let's do 1920 by 1080. There we go. Here we go. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
The title modes, here you have like the different modes for this. We want to open file with this.
Different modes.
And access file system.
Hi, Mariners. Hello. Hello. How's it going? How's it going? Hello. Sorry, I don't have my normal thing that I use for text. The thing I use to show my text. It's broken. Look at that. I can open it, and so I can't see text. I can't see text on the thing, so I have to rely on like a little thingy, and it's like really tiny, so you can't see little bubbles. Makes me very upset. But that's okay. It's probably a problem with something. I don't know. Why isn't it? Look at this. I can't. Why doesn't that work? Whatever. That's fine. We is good right now. We is learning how to use Godot. So my goal, my plan is to create a writing app. I'm creating a writing app. This writing app game is like it gamifies writing in a certain way, but I think it's like, when I say that and when I mean that, it is very different from what I normally see. How, like, from what I've seen other apps try to like gamify productivity and gamify writing. A lot of them are like, you get like you get rewards for like working for a certain amount, or like working out certain words or something. Like a certain amount of words, or like certain amount of like time investment. I am doing something very different, which is that like I see writing as a game. Like I think the act of writing itself, it feels like a video game to me, and so I want to like the act of writing is going to feel very gamey. It's not that it's not like it doesn't gamify the reward productivity. It's like the way you write a sentence is going to feel like a game. The way that you edit something is going to feel like a game. That's what I want to invoke with this. And so it's going to be a pretty new thing, and I think that I've not seen anything like this before. And this is what I'm going to be using to create interesting streams in writing. Like I think that people like first of all, people like watching people play games, and so I'm just creating a game first for myself for now. I'm not gonna share it yet with others, but I will. And actually, I have a plan for that. But I'm gonna create a game on software, and then that's what I'm gonna be streaming that software in my reading and in the reading and writing category. And the thing I think will catch people's attention is that they'll be like first of all, I think people are going to be asking. What software are you using? I'm excited for people to be asking that, because they are going to be looking at this thing and it's like it's this writing tool, but it's like weird and different, and people are going to be wondering, what software are you using? What is that? And then I'm going to be telling them, oh, it's something that I made for myself. And I think that's going to be really, I think that is going to create a degree of saliency, because that's going to create a degree of authority. So that's like, it's part of that plan too. So that's one thing. And another thing is that I think that by having like a more visually interesting canvas for writing, and also my own custom tooling, I think it would be so much easier to create streams that are like very entertaining. So like, for example, like let's say I wanted to do that like idea of like a stream where I have to use voice chat to write something. That kind of stream is like going to, I think, be like, it's going to be so much easier to pull off if all of my tools and all my software is custom. So yeah, exactly. People would like I think even I asked that. It's like, what are you using? What is this? I've never seen this before. Yeah, all the time. So and then here's also another thing too, is then people aren't going to be telling me to people aren't going to be recommending different apps, which I'm excited about. Because I got like, not annoyed, but like just like somebody was like trying to recommend Careviner or something like that, like a different app. And frankly, like I don't want to use, like I don't actually want to be like, yeah, Scrivener. There's like reasons why I spend a lot of time thinking about the tools that I use, and there are reasons why I use the tools that I use, and so I don't want to seem like I'm not listening to people when I don't, like, I'm using Microsoft Word, and people are like wondering why are you using Microsoft Word, and it's just like, well, it's because I'm getting it for free, and even if I wasn't, it's not that much. It's $10 a month, which is like, it's significant, but it's also like, yeah, Scrivener once is $100 or like $60, $100, right? But with Microsoft Word, it's not just Microsoft Word, it's everything. You get storage, you get PowerPoint, you get all these different tools. Like, there are reasons why I'm using Microsoft tools, Microsoft stuff. So like, I would be paying for that anyway. And $10 once a month is like, that is an easier purchase than $60 once, even if it is only once. Like, I still need the storage. I still kind of need the cloud storage anyway. Like that's asking a lot to just sort of like dump a lot of money into something like that. And yeah, and it's also not, if writing isn't my main thing, which it isn't. But you know what is my main thing is programming and making games. That's something that I know how to do, and I forget that I know how to do this too. I forget that like I'm a pretty competent developer. I don't know why I forget this. I haven't used Godot yet, so I'm learning Godot. But my goal is to, yeah, I'm creating a software. I'm creating my own custom thing, and it's gonna be, I think, pretty fun. And I think that the best part is that if it gets to a polished state, then I can sell it. Then I can sell it on like Steam or something, and it'll be pretty cheap. And I would also include a free version too. But I could like that's like a way for me to start making money, which I'm also thinking about too. I think that'd be fun. Or alternatively, I can also use it to, like, I can have like a Patreon where it's like the software is free, but if you want like early access, if you want to support me, if you want like access to the software sooner, then like, you know, pay for Patreon, and you can pay. You don't have to pay it the whole time. You can just pay for like a month or something. You can get it. But if you want to like test updates, if you want to have anything like that, then that's a thing I can provide on Patreon. I think that would be actually very smart for me. A nice bio. Thank you. I was very intent on my bio. I was like, I need to write something that makes people want to click on me. And also 4.1k words is amazing. That's so good. I'm very proud of you, Mariners. I'm very proud. Patreon could also include behind the scenes stuff of how you made it. I thought about that, and I think that I actually am not going to do that, because I think the behind the scenes stuff is more like, I think that's helpful enough to people that I would rather make that for free. Like, I think that helps, that's too educational. It's too helpful, like, for me to paywall that. So like, I think like it would depend, but that is a good idea. All right, let's keep watching this video.
So like anything other than.
So what is happening here? Hour, we did it 1.5k words. You were exhausted afterwards. I bet, dude. I bet. That's a lot to do at once. Which isn't bad. It's not bad to do that much, but like that would exhaust me too.
Open file with this and access file system, because you want
open file. There's another thing too. So I started writing as well. I just started writing. I've been writing like on my own, like I haven't been showing. I might show some of it. Like I have a short story I've been writing, and then I also have like the handwriting, some like observations and stuff. Like when I go out, I've been writing some stuff. I don't even know if it's here. It would be, where would it be? Writing Academy. Can I open page 7? It's not it. Come on. Oh, I would need to open. Okay, it hasn't synced yet. Well, I'm writing some stuff, and I want to try to communicate. I don't know how to communicate this to people. Like, I really don't. But some stuff that I'm seeing online, and this happens with art too, where I see a lot of people who are like posting their writing and stuff, and it just isn't. It's like, it's not good, and they tie so much of their emotions into it, and so much of like their, you know, they want to be, you know, like better writers, and they see it and it isn't that good, and I feel regret actually, because I think my writing is already better than a lot of people I'm seeing in like some spaces I'm in, like not in, I haven't really checked like Liv's Discord, like the writings there, but I've been checking like in other Discords. And like, I am already better than people who supposedly been spending like you know, years into it. Like I'm just realized, like, I'm like already better at a lot of this stuff. I'm not a better writer in general. Like there's still some stuff in writing I have to learn. But like there's like I'm seeing some like sentence things. I'm like I can do this better. Like, and if it gives me regret, topic. My idea is coming along well. The business one. I think I'm the only one shared in lives. That might be true. I haven't checked. I'm going to check what people are sharing in Liv's channel, and I'm probably gonna start sharing my stuff in Liv's channel too. The dog story, so the writing wasn't great. Yeah, like I would say like your writing to me was like an example of like writing that like isn't that great. And or like that specific story. And great is like it's not because I can do better. It's because that's what most writing is like. Most writing is like that, where it's like they're not really it's just not that good, right? And you want to get better at it. And it's like most stuff is like that. Most stuff is like that you see on servers. So like don't feel bad about don't feel bad about it. Like in art servers, like I'm joining like an art server. This is really more about art than writing, because art is something that I'm like that I know a lot about. But there's like I'm joining art servers. Like most of the art just like isn't great. It's like some of it's like pretty bad. And there's sort of like this I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about that. But the thing that is the reason why I experienced some like turmoil and emotion saying that, because like I want, like it's really clear to me how to improve certain things, like how to like what stuff, and maybe this is like a self-observation thing, but like what stuff that I create that doesn't work and why it doesn't work, like that becomes very clear to me very quickly. And so like I have this ability to self-critique and really observe the things that I'm doing and know how to improve, and that's what I want to transmit to other people. It's not because like I think this is what holds people back. It isn't like people aren't bad or good writers. I don't think that's it. I think it's like, are you able to like, do you recognize where your faults are? Do you recognize where you can improve or not? And I think that is the thing that people really struggle with, is people really struggle with looking at their work. And I don't know why it is that I can do that, or like I just seem to be able to do that better than most people I know. Yeah, being able to write like that just takes time. It just takes time. The there's sort of like I guess the thing I'm exploring, this is probably what a video is going to be. Don't tell you how to write. So I actually think I can tell you how to write. I actually think I can tell people how to write, because it's not about how to write. It's about how to learn, right? It's about how to learn what you like. So like a thing that I've thing I've gotten pretty good at is like understanding what it is that I like, and understanding how to search for what I like, and how to search for my emotions, and how to know when to pursue an idea. That's how you learn how to write. It's by pursuing yourself. It's by pursuing your honesty. It's by pursuing your ideas. It's by pursuing the thing that ticks in you, that really makes you want to capture, like something that you just know what it needs to look like, because you just like that thing so much that you don't need to be told how that thing should look like. Like for me, for example, like I just know what I want a talking dog story to be like. I don't need to be told how. I just know what I want it. I know what I want it to look like. And so I can learn like structure and like technique and all that, and I can learn like how to write. But that to me is a thing that I think a lot of people actually struggle with. And like in fact I think people don't really know what it is that they like, because I think searching what it is that you like is actually very difficult. I think it's extremely hard, and especially if we live in a world that disincentivizes disincentivizes earnesty and sincerity, because sincerity and earnesty are weaponized against us. That makes it that much harder to learn what it is that you like. I don't respond. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. This is supposed to be. This is supposed to be a. This is supposed to be a just a productivity stream, like a chill one. So I'm gonna shut up soon too. I'm gonna shut up soon. Uh. Anyway, that I think to me that to me is key. That to me is like what I want to impose on people is like to learn how to write and to learn how to make art. You have to learn how to learn. You have to learn how to learn what you like, and that takes time, and that can take a lot of pain too. Like, that just takes years of like living and experiencing things. So yeah, I guess I see a lot of of struggling creatives as lost. That people that like need guidance, and I don't know why I see people like that, but I do. And I want to give people a little bit of guidance on that. Like, these creativity isn't separate from anything else in your life. For example, like if you struggle, if you're trying to create art and you're struggling with art, but then you also have like a difficult relationship with your parents, for example, that's going to affect your ability to create art. Like, all of this is interconnected. All of life is interconnected. So that's another important lesson on learning a craft that I've learned is you got to like kill the idea that writing is like that art is separate from anything else in your life. It's not. Art works with everything else in your life. You gotta respect your body, for example. If you're struggling with art and you're not respecting your body, start respecting your body. Start respecting culture. Start respecting your relationships. Start respecting yourself. And I think those are the things that really are how to write, or how to learn how to write.
Need to be able to select anything other than anything on the system.
And that's like that's the process.
My files and things like that. And this should be good for now. We can change the title to open file. Okay, just gonna save it, save the scene. And yeah, we can try it if you want, but still, we can see the buttons, they do anything, but you don't see the pop-up. So let's start with the code now, okay? Sorry. Let's start with the code, with this button. I'm just gonna rename it to open. Title to open file. Okay, just gonna save it, save the scene. And yeah, we can try it if you want, but still, we can see the buttons, they do anything, but you don't see the pop-up. So let's start with the code now. Good for now. We can change the title to anything other than anything on the system. And as you can see, I'm already like, here's my files and things like that. And this should be good for now. We can change the title to file system.
What's happening?
We want it to be able to select anything other than anything on the system. The title modes, here you have like the different modes for this. We want to open file with this. And access file system, because you want it to be able to select anything other than anything on the system. And as you can see, I'm already like, here's my files and things like that. And this should be good for now. We can change the title to open file. Okay, just gonna save it, save the scene. And yeah, we can try it if you want, but still, we can see the buttons, they don't do anything, but you don't see the pop-up. So let's start with the code now. Okay, sorry. Let's start with the code, with this button. Let's
Start with the code.
Open file and save.
Oh, let me undo that. All right, let me just open file. Should I name it as like button? Nah. Save file.
Save file. We can either place the logic of the entire program in the root, or you can do it in small chunks here. I prefer to do it here in the root because it's a fairly simple program, and I don't want it to be very complicated. So just create a script. We're gonna call it
How do we create a script? What?
main. Small chunks here. I prefer to do it here in the root because it's a fairly simple program, and I don't want it to be very complicated. So just create a script. We're gonna call it
Create a script. How do we do that? Here we go.
main.gd, or better, maybe app.
C#. Ooh. Res app.
This is gonna be our app.
CS. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm getting compilation errors. There's a script editor in Godot. Are you kidding me? That's so cool. Oh, it's shit. It's shit. How do I build the scene? Okay, I'm going to look up how to use C#. Except that I'm also need to use the bathroom real quick, so I'm gonna be right back. Ugh. All right, I am back. In fact, chill study. There you go.
And now we can start extending and creating the program. Let's remove everything. We don't really need this. I'm gonna keep the pass function. Okay, so you can make it everything with code, but I'm gonna go over the editor stuff first. For instance, here, let's use this node 6 signal pressed. So
What are we doing? What?
you can make it everything with code, but I'm program, and I don't want it to be create. You can make it everything with code, but I'm gonna go over the editor stuff first. For instance, here, let's use this, and now we can start.
Okay, I'm trying, but it says here. Okay, C# project cannot be created. Let's look that up. See what's happening here. Goodo. C# project could not be created. Netscape version mismatches. Okay. .NET SDK. Let's see what Reddit has to say. Oh, wait, I have a question. Wait, no, there's yeah, you should be able to do this in Mac. Okay, never mind. Oh, expects a this is a what the fuck is Game Mine AI? What? What is this? This is stupid. Scene generator model build. No. What is this? Cannot load of okay. I just don't have the right .NET. Good. Here we go. Yeah, this is the exact same error that I have. Do I just not have .NET? I'd believe it. Ba-dum. Okay, I did it. I think. Hello? How do I build? Project. Do I just need to like... Okay, let me save and close this. Let me open this up again. Please build Godot. How to build a C# project. Hey, it's going cube. I'm trying to build this project. I'm trying to figure out why it's not running. You save a script, you run the project, you reload scripts. What? Trying to figure out why this isn't working. Okay. Alright, hello? Is it says the inspector might be out of date. The inspector might be out of date. Please build a C# project. I'll try turning it off, turning it on again. No. I really would really hope that's not it. Really hope I don't need to restart my computer. I don't think I do. I think I'll be okay. I'm trying to make a solution. What does that mean? Tools. Create a C# solution. Okay. What does my debugger say? The debugger is closed. There's a debugger. Whoa. Whoa. Look at all. Whoa. There's a shader editor. Oh, Godot. Oh, Godot. Look at you. Ah, Godot. You're so cool, Godot. Oh, you tease. You silly tease. You're such a little tease, Godot. Look at you promoting your little animation tab. Look at you go. Look at you. Oh, stop. Oh, you. Oh, you. Oh, oh, you're such a little tease, Godot. Oh, you should take me out to dinner first before showing me this stuff. Look at all that. That's so cool. All right. Do you have a method for this? Switch it off and on again. It doesn't work. Have a breakdown. Yeah. Have a breakdown. Destroy everything. Give up all your dreams. We'll go through all that. I'm pretty sure. MS build. Okay, check your output. Try making a solution. It was the editor that was the problem. What? Inspector might be out of date. What do you mean? Check the MS build panel. All right, I'm here. And now we're gonna do project. Tools. Okay. Create C# solution. No. Okay. Is anything happening? Hello? What other streams are you watching right now, Mariners? Who are you cheating on me with? Who are you cheating on me with? I think Liv is streaming right now, right? Well, I think, or she was, or like she had a stream planned for today, I think, or something. Probably something that's like actually more interesting. Editor settings, mono, build tool. Editor settings, mono, where is it? Mono. What? I don't see it. Advanced settings. There we go. Mono. Better hope you don't catch mono. Better hope you don't catch it, because it's bad for you. Happy aside stream. I'm happy aside the stream too. Just to like, cause like, okay, like the thing I was thinking about earlier was like, because I do have pretty fun stream plans ideas. I do have stream ideas that I think are going to be like really fun, and I think are going to be like actually really captivating. But if I wait too long to stream, then I'm going to have too much expectations about what the streams are going to look like. So I should have boring streams. I should have, you know, more of these, even if they're not great. I think when you think about what does it really take to create something great, it's like more magnificent. You need to be sort of like loose. You gotta like you gotta be a little bit lubed up. Gotta be a little bit lubed up with lube. And this is lube. This is our lube. You know what I mean? Before you take a big one, you gotta do a little one, you know? So like in that sense, I think that like just having these streams, I think is just a good idea for me. So I don't set too many expectations about what like my streams need to look like, and then I think that'll actually set me up for better success. And I think art kind of works similarly too. Spectre might be out of date. Please build a C# project. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Where is... Let's look up Godot IntelliSense. C#. Writer. Okay, I gotta set up in my IDE. That's fine. That's fine. Dude, you're not annoying. You're not annoying. And I actually want to like... I'm sorry if I sounded annoyed. I didn't sound annoyed. I hope I didn't sound annoyed when I said that. You're not annoying. And actually, I'm not going to say that nicely to you. I'm going to say that in like a... Don't say that to me ever again. I'm gonna say that seriously. I'm gonna say that with like I'm literally trying to be I'm trying to sound more annoyed than I am, but so I'm gonna just tell you, if it's just to convince you, like do not like say to me ever again like I don't want to be annoying, I'm sorry, this is annoying. Like don't apologize for who you are, and don't apologize for being excited about an idea. Like never do that to me. You are too like you are too important, right? Like you are too like precious as like a person to like, you know, one, to put yourself down like that, but also like think about what you're doing to me when you say things like that. Like don't put ideas into my head that you are being annoying. Like that is like that's not fair to me either. So instead, just be annoying, you know, be be annoying, be like just like I just be annoying, be annoying. I that to me is the way to live life in a way that is worth it. So yeah, I'd love to. Please continue sharing your ideas with me about that. And how did I learn all of this? Oh dear. How do I even how do I even fucking start? I went to college mainly for computer science. At least I started that way. And then I switched to some like different programs in there, but I kept my minor in computer science, and like most of my classes really were like computer science related. Did I ever get good at computer science? Probably not. I don't think I'm a good, like I really don't think I'm a good programmer. I really don't. But what I am is I think somebody who has experience with like a ton of different softwares and stuff, and I just like eventually you learn enough things that you realize like most software kind of operates similarly, or there's like a pattern to everything. Okay, so for this we're gonna need to change your IDE. Like game engines are all different, but there's a commonality between game engines too. And then it's like, you know, like learning how nodes work. If you learn a program that has like nodes that like teaches you how to think very non-destructively, then most programs you end up following through what they're doing a lot more quickly. And so really it really is about just like trying out a bunch of different things. Like I don't know Godot. Like I don't know this program at all. I've never used this program before, but I don't feel paralyzed because I've used a lot of different programs, and I'm like I kind of know where to go maybe, or like I know how to explore these kinds of things. So like I don't know where it is I'm looking for, but like I can just fuck around a little bit, see if I can find something here that fits what I expect. Like what I'm expecting here, for example, is I'm expecting there to be some kind of header or something that talks about scripting or like editor stuff, like settings maybe. I'm a 17 computer. I do. I actually do. So this is something I have going for me. Is I do have a very powerful computer. I have a 5090. I have a really high-end CPU. Like I have basically the best computer you can buy in the market, or you can build. Like not like a NASA computer. Those are like, you know, a league on their own. But it's like if you are building a computer, I like you can't get much better than what I have. So, and that's not a flex. That's just like this is a thing I have going for me. And that it does make these kinds of things a lot easier. I think it even makes, in my opinion, I think it makes something like writing a lot easier too. Because you don't have to worry about your computer slowing down or like having space or anything, and you can just sort of like play around with more things. As soon as I start talking computer technicals, it's all just words. I apologize. This is I do know a fair amount about computers, more than I let on, which is like an interesting thing. I think it's like I also know even though I've talked so much about art, I also know so much more about art than I'm letting on. Like I'm not revealing all that I know about art. Like I know a lot more than I talk about, and it's been really fun trying to just sort of like, you know, defy expectations a little bit with people, because most people, like a lot of people that I know, they have no idea how much I know about computers and like programming and stuff, because they see me primarily as an artist. And then there are a lot of people who see me primarily as like a programmer or something. They have no idea of just how much I know about art. And now nobody knows that I'm getting into writing, and I'm sort of like revealing that I'm getting really into writing and stuff. And so that's always, I find it very fun to just kind of surprise people by like, oh yeah, like I not only know these things, but I know them like fairly competently. And you actually probably could run Godot. So Godot specifically, this thing is specifically a lightweight program. So you probably could run this like a two, like, and the program that I'm making is also very easy to run. Like I'm making something that is not complicated intentionally because I want this to be accessible to as many writers as possible. Unreal is yeah, not Unreal. Don't Unreal. You need the good computer for Unreal. You really do. I mean, you don't need one, but like you ought to have one. If you don't have a good computer, like why are you working with Unreal? But that's just your life would be so much easier doing something else. Or a bomb, yeah, it would just explode. Dun, dun. And yeah, and I do think that like if I ran a company and I plan to one day, if I ran a company, I really would want to promote good hardware. Like, kind of doesn't matter what you're doing. I don't see it as like, oh, you're a writer, so you don't need as good hardware as like a programmer or like a developer or like I do think graphics users would need better hardware. Like I like, you know, if you want to like prioritize that, like they should be prioritized hardware. But like if you're a writer, you should still have a computer that works as well as you need it to. And more so, like you shouldn't ever have to worry about space. You should never have to worry about memory. You should never have to worry about things slowing down. Like even if you're a writer, because like who knows? Like if you're a writer, you might want to play a video game as a reference, and you might want to play like a recent video game as a reference if you're a writer. Like why limit yourself to like just like your responsibility and your occupation for like why you need a certain amount of hardware or not. And yeah, companies do really cheap out on this stuff. They do, and it is a failure on the company's behalf. Like it is. Like it's just like this is like like if you want workers who enjoy their job, like just having better hardware makes using computers more enjoyable, and that's important. That's like really important to make it fun to be on your computer and to make it fun to work. Like make it as fun as possible, because work sucks. Work sucks, so at least let's try to make it easier for everyone. And good hardware isn't like that expensive anymore. I mean, well, okay, well, AI stuff is really throwing a wrench into things, but like still. Yeah, no, and I really try to recommend my friends to, or anybody who is like looking for a computer. It's like, please, like I don't care if you just do 2D art. I don't care if you just write. Like please consider like a better, like a faster computer. Like please. And like obviously, you know, people have things to, people have bills, people have things to worry about in that end. So that's why I'll never really I'll never, you know, like say somebody made a bad decision by not getting a good computer. Like I would absolutely never say that, because people prioritize different things. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, or like think about it this way too. It's like better computers, even like better laptops, provide better typing experiences that are more comfortable. And so it's like ergonomically speaking, you know, for the sake of your fingers, for the sake of arthritis, for the sake of your body. Like, if you cheap out on stuff now, you're gonna pay for it in the long run. So let's set up Godot. I gotta set up how to set up writer. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Don't get a computer that screams when you open up Excel. Exactly. You get it. You get it. You get it. but it is also, you know, thankfully. Ooh, editor settings. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Editor settings. Then we go to .NET. Okay, can I? Here we go. Let's go. We got this. .NET editor, external editor. We want to select writer. Okay. Is that? Did we do it? Close. Press and open. Lightning colors. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still experimenting with colors. I'm still figuring out what colors to have and stuff. But I'm pretty happy with how visually my style has developed, and something that I think like is key is to develop like a sense of authority especially as a streamer, like to have authority in like the presentation style. And like I think that it does help that that I'm putting a lot of effort into my appearance, because it says something. I don't know what it says, but it says something. Same with like my video, my YouTube video. It's like the lighting and the quality, the camera quality, and all that. Like all that added together, I think there's some authority that it gives that makes it more like just invites further consideration into what I say and stuff. So some stuff I want to work on, like with audio and stuff, and I want to start having like sound effects and stuff. I think it'd be fun, but I think for now we're getting to a good spot. Take your time. Take your time, Mariners. Okay, so we have delta. So that's our frame. That's being called. That's being called once per frame, and this is being called at the start. So that's the same thing as Unity.
Extending and creating the program. Let's remove everything. We don't really need this. But I'm gonna keep the pass function. Okay. So you can make it everything with code, but I'm gonna go over the editor stuff first. For instance, here, let's use this Node6 signal pressed. So when the button is pressed, I want to call a function. Let's use this Node6 signal pressed. So when
okay, how would I do that with code though? How would I do that with code?
The button is pressed.
I don't know, but how would you do it with code? Someone tell me how to do it with code. Whatever. I'll just follow along this stupid, silly video. It's fine. So we got signals. I don't really know what that is, but I can guess. What it does. So you click on a thing and it shows different. Okay, what is a signal? So I have to learn what a signal is. So a signal is probably the same thing as an event in Unity. Like it's probably being called, and it translates some kind of message that is available to read by other properties. And you can probably subscribe things to those events. That's what I'm assuming that is what a signal is. I'm assuming. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Pressed. So when
so this thing wants us to. So we want to close this. Oh, nope. Let's open this. Okay, how is that? Why I can't see anything. Oh, I gotta click on that. Okay, alright. Welcome back, Mariners. Hello. It's so funny, like, like, and this is something I'm really happy about. I'm really happy that like I have like a lot more confidence in this kind of thing. Whereas before, I would be really stuck in tutorial hell with like these kinds of, you know, just like for example, if I wanted to like do this thing in Godot, learn Godot, and I would sort of be so worried and stressed about like following tutorials and making sure I learning the Godot, and now I'm at a point where I'm just like, just I don't like I just like I don't know. It's like, I don't really care that these things are unfamiliar to me. I'm just like I've been through this before. I've learned so many different softwares, and now I just you know, I'm just gonna know. I know things will work out. I know things will work out.
The button is.
But I do not know what's happening. So we are gonna we are gonna have to
So when the button
mingle with this for a bit. So he presses this, and then he presses ooh. So there's a little button here. It says connect. That says connect. So I'm guessing we have this press thing, and then it's just on press. It's not on button down, which is interesting to me too. When is pressed emitted? Is toggled or pressed? This is on button down. If the action mode is what? Action mode button press and on button up otherwise. So it's either on button down or button up. And there's something called an action mode. What the fuck is an action mode? I don't know. But now I know that. Now I know there's something called an action mode that buttons have. So I'll think about that for a bit, or maybe not think about it. We're going to connect this, so we can connect this to something, the from signal, and we can connect it to a script. We can connect things to scripts. What the frick? On open file pressed. Or we can pick the method too. Interesting. So it's going to create a method for us. Or we can select the manual one. That's fucked. That's fucked up. That's cool. That's fucked up. And then when I look at here, is that what happened? Debugger. Errors. The associated class cannot be found. R slash what? What do you mean? What do you mean it couldn't be found? What are you talking about? We have app.cs. The associated class could not be found. Let's look this error up. This is a bit trickier than I would have liked. Oh dear. Oh dear. Cannot instantiate C# script because the associated class cannot be found. What does that mean? I mean, I know what that means. Writing C# scripts. After writing C# scripts, click the build hammer button in the Godot editor. Why isn't this a menu? Why isn't this in the menu? What? Okay, so this might be why things are getting fucked. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Let's signal this. Let's disconnect the signal. And let's signal this again. I want this to be over here. Okay. Did that work? I don't see it. I don't see it updated. I don't see it updated. I don't think. Okay, I built it. That's. Are you supposed to update it automatically? What's going on? I don't know what's happening. Excuse me? Okay. Is it still telling me that the inspector is out of date? Let's find out. Let's go to script. It's not telling me that. We've got this. We've got this. I don't see it linked. In terms of signals, we do have this. And if I go to method, what does go to method do? I don't know, but it's not. I don't see the method being go to. What is happening? Let's see if we can open this. I don't see it here. Okay. So it is my belief that we might be facing a difficulty or two. Let's disconnect this. Let's just go away. Shoot. Save the Cat is such an interesting read. I feel like I'm quite a quick learner, but things are seemingly just clicking as I read through. Ooh. I haven't really followed up with that. I don't see the method being go to. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Save the Cat. Ooh. Writes horror. Creating monster in the house stories. This is it, right? There's many versions. I see. Is this the version you're reading? Currently reading the novel one. I do kind of want to learn how to write horror. I don't know if this is it. Save the Cat, the rest of the novel. This is the one you're reading. Yeah. Interesting. Last book on novel writing you'll ever need. What is this book then? Is this book real? Is this like an AI thing? Ooh, yeah, do share it. This one is free for me because I do have Kindle Unlimited. So I will just add it to my library. Yeah. I do kind of want to learn how to get good at horror. I think it'd be fun. You need to rebuild the project assemblies whenever you want to see new exported variables or signals in the editor. Okay. Let me connect this. Oh, so in C#, callback code won't be generated. Please add it manually. So I'm just stupid. It literally tells me that it's not going to appear by itself. And that I'm a fucking dumbass for thinking that. That's what it said. It said, you're a fucking idiot. No one is going to care about you. please write it yourself. So so that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a public void. Is it a public void? Does it take anything? Is there a debug.log? Is there like is there some kind of thing we can do here? Debug.print. Let's print poop. Let's print poop. Let's make that our code. Do I need to build this again? Sure, we built it. Okay, let's go back here. Now let's play. Is it gonna poop? Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. You see it? You see it? You see it? You see it? It just pooped. It just pooped. Oh my god, look at that. Do you see it? Do you see it down here? Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna make it bigger. Look at that. It's pooping. It's pooping. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we got it to poop. We got it to poop. Look at that. Oh, we can just keep writing it. We just keep writing it. Oh, that's good. Look at that. I'm a real game dev. I'm a real game dev. Let's go. I really didn't know if that was gonna work. I just like I had no idea if it was gonna be like if this was gonna be like the class to call. I don't know. I just tried some things and it just worked. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right. Well, we get there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We made some progress. You like the book Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow? What is that? Let's look into that. Yeah, first time decor. I wrote so this is not even related to what you said, but I'm trying to bring like something that I know from art is that like drawing from life is really important. Like drawing from life, drawing from what you see in front of you, capturing what it is, like seeing things in front of you, capturing that is like really important. And I think that there is like a similar thing in writing where it's like capturing you, like capturing your actual perspective, like writing yourself as a character, basically. Like conversations that you have with other people, delivering that and putting that into like a story, like this, like practicing dialogue like that. So that's just what I've been practicing that a little bit. So I think I'm gonna share some of that. So that was, I brought that up because that's also like a journal, a bit more of like a journal kind of thing. Tomorrow. Oh, I've heard of this book. Wait, I've heard of this book. Wait, I've heard of this book. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna add this to my. I want to add this to my wish list. Add to list. I might even buy it. I actually buy my books. I probably shouldn't. I don't need to, but I buy them because it's just so much easier. So much easier to buy them. Also supporting authors, you know. Audiobook is good too. Ooh, yeah, I'll check it out. Thank you. I've definitely heard of that. I heard of that book. I've definitely heard of it. Like when I started reading the synopsis, I was just like, yeah, I heard of that one. Okay, what else do we got here? What else we got to do?
I want to call a function, and we have it on the control mode,
okay,
which is on OpenFileRest, and we do something. What do we want to do?
Right.
Well, we want to make the file
bring new characters
pop up, which is the function.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
If I try this project now, like if I press here, I can open a file. If I try,
where is this variable coming in? What? Bio dialog. You can do that? Hold on. Where is this variable coming in? Are you certain? Nope, that's just jQuery. What the frick? How do you access this? Godot calling nodes. In C#. I don't know if calling is really the right terminology for this. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how do I get this thing. Accessing, I think is a better is the actual word I'm looking for. Sure, we'll just use fucking AI, whatever, it's fine. Get node. I see. It's a get node thing, which is great. I actually quite like that. That's neat. That's neat. That's fun. Do we want to make this like we can have like a public global variable here. So what node is this? It is a file dialog node, so we can just say file dialog, and we're gonna call this what? File dialog. Yeah. And when we're ready, we're gonna say file dialog equals get node file dialog. Oh, fuck me. And then the relative path. What is the path? What? That's the path, I guess. My friends aren't very tech savvy either. We were playing a game and someone mentioned skill rating, and one friend asked, well, who's SR? So I jokingly said, he's MMR's brother. He didn't realize why everyone was laughing until someone said, he's XP's cousin. True stories, by the way. Hold on, he's who's SR, and then jokingly said he's okay, it's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. I agree. I mean, he's MMR's brother. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Until someone said, and he's XP's cousin. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You're pretty good at coming things up on the spot. Elevator doesn't go all the way up for him. Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? Also, I still even thinking about Mariners because I know you stay up a lot, like, or not a lot, but like I sometimes you stay up pretty late, and so my question is like, oh, it means he's not very bright. I see. Oh yeah. I was gonna ask is like do you like what do you do on like do you like this is not a rude question. I hope it doesn't sound rude. Like do you work? Do you work? Like do you have like a job? Like do you summer break? I see. Ooh, I see. Ooh, student. Ooh, so that means when school starts again, you're gonna leave me forever. You're gonna say bye bye. You're gonna be like that serious goob. He's lame. He's lame. This is he's a lame. He's lame. Yeah, you're gonna say that. You're like, he's just serious goob, more like serious goon. Like, look at him being a gooning, and like, I don't need that kind of energy. I got important things. I got school. I got exams. Are you like, is this university, college, high school? Plus, I can function fairly well in 6 hours. I unfortunately can too. That's an unfortunate thing that I can do. And actually, I've been learning to not rely on that, but I've been learning to like really prioritize my sleep more. But I just I just can do that. I haven't shared that on Twitch. That is totally fine. Oh yeah, you don't need to. I'm not gonna make you. I'm not gonna make you. I was just curious. I guess I am a little interested in like I'm interested in what am I interested in? Like demographic, like what my target demographic is something that I'm thinking about a lot. Like, do I fit best? Like, is my target demographic like I think it's like younger adults, like around, or like younger adults, or like late teens, early adults kind of thing is I think a thing that I think that's like based off of like the things I'm interested in and the types of stories I want to tell. Like that feels like the right demographic for what I'm doing. And so I'm thinking about like what is likely the audience that I'm going to build, because I think I have a really interesting aesthetic that I think really resonates with like definitely not children. Like I don't think I resonate with children, and I don't really want to either. So I need to get the novel first draft done from some more breaks, because I'm in a position I want to see what days as a writer is like, and it means I can be productive too. Yeah. No, that's a really good. That's just a really great goal that you put for yourself. Like in my summer breaks, I mean, it depends on which summer breaks. Like in university, my summer break was I spent all of that learning how to draw, but like during like high school, it was like I spent all of that playing video games. And the learning how to draw summer break I had was like one of the best ones, because it really taught me like what my life could look like, or what my life could be like. Yeah, because I think you learn more. I really do think you learn more. Obviously, it kind of depends, but
try this project now, like.
Ooh, wait. Look at this. I can do this. Dialogue dot what? Dot what? Was it dot open? A pop-up? That it? Ooh, let's try that. Does that do I okay, I saved. C#, Godot. Do I need to build every time I save? Value your own happiness from over money way too much for that. It's not even just that, although that is a big part of it, but it's also like it's also to me like it's like if you're a writer, and this is another thing too that I also was thinking about making a video about this, but it's like if you're a writer, you're a YouTuber, and I'm putting them in the same category, like artist, YouTuber, writer. You're not a normal job person. Like you're not somebody who's gonna have a normal job, right? Like you're a writer. Like you're a writer for a reason. You're a writer because normal jobs don't work for you. So, like learning, like because some people say, like, oh, you should, learn how to like work and have a part-time job, whatever, and like sure, like that teaches you stuff. But at the end of the day, you also aren't going to be working a normal job. You are a writer. So, of course, it is also true that like you will learn so much from writing out of everything that isn't writing. Like, that's a part of it as well. Like you will learn about writing by doing things that aren't writing. But also you do also need to invest time into writing as well. As you can tell, I've never worked a normal job. I've never worked a normal job in my life. I've always had like more, like I did some development jobs and stuff, but I've never had like a normal job. And I don't think I could have. I think I'm better off doing this thing. Like I think I will be successful doing the thing that I'm doing right now. Configuring an external editor. Wait, what am I doing? Void pop-up. Oh, here we go. Rect2. Fuck. Rect2 bounds equals to. Oh, you're doing a funny thing. You are doing a funny thing. Is this an out? Or is this just GD script being crazy? What does the function pop up? A rect2i. What the fuck is a rect2i? Excuse me? Is there, can I access like the documentation for this? So Godot, file dialog, C#. Gotta learn marketing design and to some extent read psychology too. I mean, not even some extent. It's like, it's actually a pretty big extent in my opinion. But it's also like, you know, it's like literally like anything you do, like you just learn like living. You learn so much. You learn so much about, like for me, like I learned so much about art. I'm learning so much about art by writing actually. How do I pop up? How do I pop up, bruh? Pop up file dialog. Excuse me? Huh? Pop-up file dialog. Okay, is this a... rect2i. Okay. Maybe new rect2i? Here we go. Here we go. New rect2i. Let's try that. Oh right, I was looking up. I was looking up. If you do I need to build it? Do I need to rebuild it? Do I need to rebuild it? I do, but it rebuilds it for me. It worked. Oh fuck yeah! Look, fuck yeah! I'm the fuckiest fuck. I'm the fuckiest fuck dog. They call me the fucker. They fuck me. All the big boys fuck me because I'm so fucking cool. All the big boys, they're all waiting to fuck me. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Okay. All right. That's a little. Oh my god. Oh, so good. So good. Okay. I think I mentioned before, this first book is a story I love writing, and I think it could do well by new standards, but I very much see it as a skill and experience investment rather than a get rich quick method. Yeah. Oh yeah. It is. Like I think that's a really good way to think about like the first things you do. And I think that I mean, I know I see like streaming and like my YouTube video. That's the same way, where it's like my YouTube video like could be, you know, like this big thing, but really what it is, it's like building experience and skill. I think that's a really good approach. Awkward if your mom is stood at the door. Actually, she kind of she tends to watch TV while I stream, and she hears a lot. She hears a lot of things I say. It's fine. I don't really mind. I like expressing myself.
This is the function that you want to call when you want to show it. If I try this project now, like if I press here, I can open a file, and I already can select files and open them. Thing is, there's nothing when I use this because we still haven't get the signals from the file. And the same can be done with the save file dialog. Here we have this file dialog. We're gonna duplicate this one, and it's gonna be save file.
What?
Dialog.
By the way, I was gonna do 4 of these, and it's been like I've been streaming for 2 hours now. I've only gotten halfway through one video. It's okay. I expected this. We're gonna find out if we do all 4 tonight. I might only have to do like 2, or even just 1. It's always because you gotta troubleshoot things too. It's like you gotta. That's the thing that especially in tech, dude. Especially in tech, but like this is, I think, for so many projects. It's like even like you can plan things. You can plan your time into that goes into something that where it's like everything is optimal. So let's say, for example, like you are like you're planning, I'm gonna, you know, I can write this book in like 4 hours or whatever. Let's say you have a book that you can write in 4 hours, and also let's say you're a god, and you can, like, you know, in the best conditions, you can write this whole thing in 4 hours, and like, yeah, you can, but you're not always working in your best conditions. Sometimes things break, and that's also true for like programming, like especially true for tech, where it's like, yeah, if everything was working, I could get through this 15-minute video very quickly, but I had to spend like 30 minutes just fucking like getting through like getting this working and stuff.
The title.
And so that's kind of, I don't know, I feel like that's something that people don't really realize, or at least something that I always forget every time I start one of these things. It's like, this 15-minute tutorial video, if everything went perfect, is only 15 minutes long, but like things aren't perfect. Things always break. Things always need to be updated and stuff. So let's duplicate this. This is a fun engine, by the way. This is a really fun little program. File dialog, save file dialog.
And it's gonna do the same with this button. Button press, we connect the signal to the main one, and we call.
So this one, let's go to our signals. Let's go to our save file. Let's connect this to go to connect. There we go. And then I'm just gonna wanna, oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. We're so cool. We're so smart. Oh, and now I gotta get, okay, we gotta have this. Is there an easy way to writer? Easy way to duplicate lines. Is there a shortcut for this? Control D? Holy fucking shit, bro. I'm so fucking cool. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Oh, fuck yeah. Look at that. Save. File. Dialogue. I learned that when copying Minecraft build tutorial. The build took like 2 times longer than the actual. Yeah, dude. That's just what happens. That's just life. That's just what following tutorials is like. Okay, we got the save file dialogue, and how is that different from anything?
Pop-up function for that window dialog thing.
And also, apparently, you don't even need this. So, is there a way to like? How do I? Nope. Shift Alt maybe. Select inner parentheses. Writer, select inner parentheses. I always forget how much I like programming. And I think part of the reason why Control W. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Holy fuck. You can just do that? Control W? That's what they fucking that's why they call it the Gooby time, dude. That's why they call it the Gooby time. This looks like a rigmarole. Yeah. You may be onto something. Doesn't Control W usually close the window? It does. It does. That's why I was like confused about it. But no, this is in this one, that's not at all what it does. So that's great. I better not get used to that shortcut because I'm gonna accidentally close a window. Okay. So, what else we got?
Okay. Now, what we want to do is
Spam.
no,
I gotta get rid of everything.
Here on this text edit node. So how you do that? Well, if you go to the file dialog on the node, you have the file selected, or the directory like selection.
What? What are we doing?
On the node, this, and we call the pop-up function for that window dialog thing.
What's happening? What?
Okay. Now,
Right.
what we want to do is that when we open the file, we want to get all that text string here on this.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Node.
That's what I want to happen.
How you do
That's what we gotta do.
If you go to the
Get some sleep. Oh my god, please get some sleep.
dialog,
Please get some sleep, Mariners. You worked so hard this weekend. You know the rest you can get. You know the rest you can get. Have a good night to you too. Have a good night. Have a good night. Stay toasty, stay fresh, stay comfy.
You have
And get some sleep. Get some good sleep. You earned it. You earned it.
Or directory like selection. We want the file one because we're getting only text files, and we're gonna connect it to control. So here this will trigger when you select that.
Let's do that again.
We want the file one because we're
Okay, so when you select it, that's the files.
only text files, and we're gonna connect it to control. So
Okay,
here this will.
and that's in their file dialog. So let's look in here. Do we have anything here that suggests on like file selected? File selected. Here we go. Connect. On file selected. That's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. Advanced. Do we have it? We can add call arguments. What? Why can we add call arguments? That's so cool, but why? Okay, let's get this. Let's delete this. Move this down here. Public void. On file dialog file selected.
When you select that. To confirm it,
And
you can,
then-
for instance, print the path, and you will see that once we select the file.
Is there just a print? Oh, there is. Oh,
To open,
wait.
once we select the file,
What's...
confirm it, you can, for instance,
On file dialog selected. Oh. String path. Oop, sorry. Is it string path or string path? Which one is it? This looks like it's string capitalized. That's what that looks like. So we're just gonna believe in that. We're gonna have faith in that. Debug.print path. Let's try that. Let's see what that does for us. And then let's play. Open file. Okay. Open. It worked. It worked. It fucking worked. It fucking worked. We're so cool. We're the goodest. We're the doggy. We're the doggy. We're the coolest doggy.
Once we select the file to open, like for instance this app.td, we get here the full path of the.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So we're gonna need to search for the file class and get more information on this. This class is for doing everything related to file opening, saving, reading, whatever you need to do. So
open, saving, reading, whatever you need to do.
So we're file opening, saving.
A file has been replaced by file access. Okay. Print path. Okay. So we're gonna need to figure out how to translate this to Godot. And thankfully, let's see something about that here. If we do Godot file access. Got something here. We got something. All right, I think we can just copy this basically. In fact, we can just copy these. Here we can just give sort of a label for that. Save to file. Load from file. Okay, using var file is equal to file access.open. And I don't know what the using keyword here is for. Do we need the using keyword? This is freaking me out. I don't think we do, guys. I don't think we do. Because when I use the using key, when I don't use the using keyword, don't use it, it doesn't give me an error. So at least I don't see an error. So I think we're good. I don't think we need the using keyword. I think it's just tripping us up. I think it's trying to trip us up.
Reading, whatever you need to do. So as you can see here, there's a function which is open, and this open function, which let's go to it, open. It needs two arguments. One is the path.
What the fuck happened to my music? What? Oh, it ended. All right, more music. Yay! Productive music for work. That's what we need.
Of the file that you want to open, and another one is the flags. When they say here flags, you have to search on the documentation of.
I don't do anything. Do not tell me what to do.
Function. Let's go to it, and another one is the flags.
File access. Okay, so let's look what we have here. We got file access.open, and we have the path. So we're gonna want a string. Private string. Oh, this path. My typing skills are so horrid. Let's say that path equals to path. Let's see what that does. Open path. Open path. We got something called file. Wait. Where's? There we go. Where's my scene? There. Oh. Okay, we're back. We got something called open file access mode flags.write. We're just I don't know what file access mode flags.write means, but I can guess. Now we're adjusting the mode. So we're adjusting the mode so it's either reading or writing. And I don't know why we need this, but I suppose because of this. Because .open is, we're using kind of like the same command for both, and I'm not sure why, but that's fine. Oh, fuck me.
So in this case, let's call it F for the file. You can create a class like so, and now we're gonna open the file that we want to start.
Yep.
We're gonna start here. Works.
Text edit.
That's.
So we need to grab our text edit thingy here as well. Question is, how do we do that? I don't know, but maybe it's something to do with this. Private text edit. Text edit. Yay. Maybe on ready, we can say text edit. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I forgot to also do this one too. There you go. Text edit is equal to, well, we can just copy this, right? There we go. To get node file dialog. Nope. Text edit path text edit. We'll see what that does. I wish I knew what I was doing. I really wish I did.
Let's try it out. Let's see if it works. We open a file and we select, for instance, this same script that we are editing right now, and we have it here.
So on file, open file pressed, instead of debugging.log that, we can say wait, where would this be? Oh, it will be here. Path is equal to path. And then load from file. Do text edit dot. Is there something here? Dot text maybe? That seemed right. Edit load from file. I feel like that could work. I don't know if it will though. We're gonna find out. Boom. I'm scared. I'm absolutely fucking terrified. Oh boy. Something's happening. We did something. Something's happening, guys. I'm a good doggy. Look at that. Oh, oh my god. That feels good. All right. Question. Does this also work for, like, for example, Word documents? That's really what I want to be able to do this for. Is I want to be able to to open Word documents with this. So let's see. If there's anything here that can get us there. Let's go to documents. Let's go to. Let's just open it. An example document, maybe. I don't really know what that could look like. Serious Stars research essay. Serious Goob. This wasn't even an essay. I never finished this essay. I never even finished this essay. Okay. This is a good contender. Properties. Down. Down. Arraf. 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 What's that? What are we doing again? Okay, stop the program. Open it again. Open file. Okay. I really wish this was like the default Windows browser picker. Like I really don't want to use a custom one. I don't want to use a Godot one. We'll see if we can. Something with that. Okay. So that didn't work. No reference exception. We got a null reference exception. So what about youtube.url? That works. What about that document? Works. What about V? That did not work. What about homework 1? That does not work either. So it doesn't look like Word documents work, which is unfortunate because I'd love to be able to have Word documents be presentable here. I guess that might be a little bit trickier. Let's see what else this guy does.
Open a file and we select, for instance, this same script that we are editing right now, and we have it here. It should be the same as we are opening. If we want to open another thing like the project that got out, you can already see how this is working. So now let's go ahead and do the save file function.
We want to do that. Do we want to do that? I mean, kind of have to. Unfortunately.
We're gonna be using it to use the save as. You will set the name every time you save it, but if you do save, we can overwrite the file, and that can be. We're gonna be using it as save as, just for safety reasons. But yeah, let's go for it. Let's rename it to save as. The difference between save and save as is basically that if you use the save as, you will set the name every time you save it. But if you do save, we can overwrite the file, and that can be.
All right, so I think the thing that I want to look up right now, I might not even really need to go through this tutorial anymore, TBH. Because after this, the sort of goal is sort of start to, I think, differ from what this video is trying to be.
Test, but you can do it as you wish. It's gonna be the same here on the save file dialog. When we get the file selected, let's connect this signal, and now here we have to code the logic for saving that information into a file, which is gonna be pretty similar. So we get a new file, and we're gonna open it with the same path. And instead of doing
okay, that I can do. That I can do on my own. That I know how to figure out. I think. Layout shortcuts and refactoring. Okay.
Flag, we use the
So I guess there is more to learn.
Things
I'm so reluctant to learn from this because I don't wanna sit through more video. Whatever.
Otherwise, you can use the read and write flag, which will allow you to do both, but it can be tricky sometimes. And now it's basically, instead of getting the text onto the text edit node, getting the text from the node to the file. So how do you do that? Basically, you get the inbuilt function, which is called store. You see here a lot of different ways of storing, but we want to use a store string, which will be basically saving the information, and we get the information that we want to save, which is the text.
Store strings text edit. I'm not gonna fucking do that.
Okay, and it should be saved. Let's see. So you want to close everything, start it all over again. Let's modify things.
On demonstration. All right. Okay. Woo! We did it. We did one video. God damn, I have so much to do today. I have so much to do. 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4. Celebrate. Oh, there. Time's hit. It's 9:30, dude. Okay. It's 9:30. I thought I was gonna. Okay.
Let's continue improving this text editor.
I just thought this was gonna be a lot quicker.
Because otherwise the files are gonna be left in memory, and you want to make sure that you free that from the memory the next time. This was brought to my attention by a viewer, so thank you.
So you have to close it after you open it? I'm done working with it. Interesting. Do I have that in here?
Thank you. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's continue improving.
Let's see, like how do we turn file get as text? Go down, how to read and write dots files. That's really what we want to do. Go library. Well, I don't have fucking Go. Written in pure Go. Godot. What the fuck is Go? A pure Go library. What's Go? What the heck is Go? I don't know what that is. Godot file editor. This works in engine. Cool, but that's not what I'm looking for. Cool, but it's not what I'm looking for. Docs, TypeScript component library for building and parsing a docx, for making docs files from scratch or from an existing docx template. Okay. So the thing that I'm learning is that this is gonna be pretty fucking hard, isn't it? Oh. Should I? Okay. Making a writing app. So a DOCX is not a plain text document. It's actually a zip archive. Interesting. .NET library to read, write Word documents. Okay. So I am going to have to maybe open my terminal. Can that find any project? Okay, is .NET a thing? .NET. Oh, wait, I need to do this. Oops, sorry. Silly. No. Fast and easy to use .NET library. Yeah. What is this? Okay, so this costs money. This costs $880. Don't think I want that. Convert Word document to PDF. These two versions ahead of the... Okay. For non-commercial use. Well, that's unfortunate. Because I do kind of need it for commercial use, so... I do kind of need it for commercial use. Okay, if I can get this, I'll be pretty happy. So here's my goal. And change it. Get Godot to read, write docx files. Oh, there you go. That's kind of the goal that I'm trying to do right now. Do I have document format in Godot? Is that a thing that I just have access to without worrying about it? Using document format.open XML. Can I maybe like in Godot in like is there like a terminal or something here that I can sort of just like add stuff? I don't know what I'm doing. I need to run this as an administrator, maybe? You're not in the folder that contains your .cs project. Okay, that's what I gotta do. How do I get to that folder? I don't know. Okay. We've got cd git, cd Godot, ls, cd arcade. Okay, and then here I think we can do the .NET thing. It worked. It worked. It worked. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Okay. So now can we do using document? I'm so happy. What? Oh my god. It worked. It worked. It worked. What? Dot packaging and dot word processor. Okay, why is it that when I add that one, that's when things like get fucked up? Because they're ambiguous candidates. That's why. That's why. That's unfortunate. That's fine. We'll live. String content, the file dot get a string. What if we do read doc. Ooh. Switch. Can we switch the extension at all? Switch file dot like extension. Like I need to know what kind of file this is. Type. Maybe like, is there a name? Godot, file access, file type. Is there like a name for this or something that we can use? Extension. The using statement does actually do something. I am learning. Files extension. Oh. So we can limit this, I think, to mode. Nope, just kidding. What is create temp? Creates a temporary file. And that's what that is. Get real, get var is open, resize, seek, and Can you get a text? I think I guess the path. The path would have. An extension name, so we can just do this. So we can do like case. I think we do content equals to switch. Actually, let me see how that's done. C#. Switch expression. The fuck is happening here? Oh, return X switch. That's the return statement. 3 schools. I just swear there's like a fun way to do a switch statement, and I always forget it. It's like var is equal to switch. Assigning variables with switch. That's what I want to do. Here we go. The string content is equal to does this work? Docs. Oh. Okay. And this one was the X utils. This is not I don't see IntelliSense recognizing this. CX text. Wait, where's my switch statements? Where are my switch statements? Oh, where are my switch statements? Okay. C# assigning the switch statements. Here we go. Oh, it's equals dash. Bring content. Okay, so still can't resolve symbol doc. Why am I so slow at reading? Docx text. Oh, is there a way to say that? Docx text? Whatever, that's fine. How do I access you then? What? Yee. How do I do that? How do I thought you would, because you're using document format. Using system, maybe using system.link. We need that as well. Why are you saying it's come on. Doc. Let's try this. Dot. Doc part. Document. I don't know if this is a real, like, namespace or class. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is really quite working. Oh, I need to create that. Okay. That is annoying. That's really fucking annoying. Where would I click create this class? Can we do it in the project root? Let's add this here. I'm gonna add it in the bottom. All right. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? We're gonna find out. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. You know what? I want to add. Oh, that's not. That's not what I meant to do. Oops. Oh, that's actually probably a good app to hide. We don't need Explorer to be visible, do we? Do media utils? No, where was it? Dev PC users Serious Goob. Get. Unity, Unreal is in Godel. Arcade. Arcade. Where to go from here? I'm not sure. What am I doing? Here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be a pretty big project, actually. if there was like an easier thing, like a reader or something. So I'm gonna need to keep the scope of this project a little bit lower. Oh, I did it, by the way. I did it. I got it to open a file. I got it to open a file. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty happy about that. I think I'm gonna have to either create my own file extension and like basically have a way to export it to Word. I think that is going to be the easiest approach. So I'm gonna have to create some kind of custom file. I think is really what, like some kind of custom extension, something. So that's gonna be fun to learn. That's gonna be fun to learn. I'm not gonna be able to edit. There's too many like variables, too many things that can happen in the Word document. I'm not gonna. There's just no way. There's no way I can just copy all of that functionality, and I actually don't think I want to. So let's cut the scope of this. Let's say that this is for like short stories. Let's say this is like for like specifically a tool for short stories. It's just like kind of work in that scope. And if we want to like increase it more, sort of like generating short story files, and we can actually still convert it to a doc file. That's actually still possible, and it actually wouldn't be too hard. I'm just gonna need to be able to like export it as such, or like, and maybe I could also import it too. Like I can import some things about doc files. I'm just not gonna be able to do it super easily. Well, I definitely got over one video. I don't know if I'm gonna go over the others. I don't think I really need to. Yeah, I don't really need to.
About, and here, like you have here the about thing. Let's just create a dialog like that. And the about, just is everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the likes, retweets, and everything. And like we want to get the is equal to increase. And we have, seems like it is working. So we have already the new file and the titles. Now that we are adding more things to the menus, let's add in.
Do we need to bold it? Do we need to... Okay. Okay. Oh, I would need to. Okay. I need to. Think about exactly what it is that I need to do. I can create a file extension. Probably something that you can just like open in like Notepad or something. Other streamers upload Twitch archives to YouTube. Guess I'm not doing this today. I thought I was gonna do that today. There's no way. Okay, let's do that. Reddit. What else? Good, like fun streamers. Because I do agree that Doug is kind of, he's kind of pop. Like he's really like doing his thing. He's doing it really, really well. What is crowd control? Very interesting. Reddit, like best Twitch streamers. That's what I want to look up. I just want to know who the best streamers are. I mean, I guess I can also just look it up on Twitch. Stream recommendations. Tom Thinks, RT Game, Germa. Let's look up Germa. Lunella. I don't think she streamed in a little while. Last stream 9 months ago. Vibe is the reason I started watching streamers. Interesting. It's very interesting. All right. So this is a fun experiment. It's a fun little practice, just getting into it. Just trying out a little stream, but I do think I'm gonna end it. Yeah. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna say bye bye. I'm gonna say bye bye. Interesting. Gotta keep thinking about what's next. Gotta keep thinking about what else I can do. All right, that's it. See ya.